Hi, mathematicians. Welcome to lesson 11.6. Today, we're going to use everything we've learned about the characteristics of two-dimensional shapes to sort shapes. We have to use the rules and the characteristics that they state to sort shapes together. Let's get started. So like I said, we are learning how to sort two-dimensional shapes according to the characteristics that are given. The two-dimensional shape characteristics that we've learned so far are the lines that go around the shape to make the shape or outline the shape are called sides. This is one side of a shape. We also know that when two sides meet each other and form a point, it's called a vertex. The vertex is the point where two sides meet. We also know that the space that is formed in between when two sides meet, or where there is a vertex, it forms an angle. So the angles are the space where two sides meet. It's this space right here. It's not the point. The point is the vertex. And it's not the lines. The lines are the sides. It's the space inside that makes the angle. Now, we can use these characteristics, side, vertex, and angle, to help us sort shapes. Let me show you what I mean. We're going to practice sorting shapes to match a given rule. So whatever the rule says, we're going to circle the shapes that match that rule. Here we go. All right, so the rule is written on top in blue. The rule says shapes with 5 sides. So we have a bunch of shapes here. We have 5 shapes here, and we need to circle only the ones that have 5 sides. Well, to do that, first, let's count and label how many sides each shape has. Since it's asking about sides, we need to figure out how many sides every single one of these shapes has. So let's start with this one. It has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 sides. So that matches our rule, but I'm not going to circle yet. Right now, I'm just counting the sides of every single shape and writing the number inside. Let's go to this shape. This shape has 1, 2, 3. 3 sides. That does not match the rule. Let's keep going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one has 5 sides. Let's count this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. This one has 4 sides. And our last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very good. So now I counted the sides of all the shapes. Then we're going to recheck the rule and then circle the shapes that follow that rule. So the rule was circle shapes with 5 sides. So here we go. This one has 5 sides. I'll circle that one. This one does not have 5 sides, so I'm not going to circle that one. This one has 5 sides, so we'll circle that one. This one does not have 5 sides, so I won't circle that one. And this one does have 5 sides. So out of these 5 shapes, only 3 of them match the rule, which is shapes with 5 sides. Let's try another one. This time, we're circling the shapes with more than 3 angles. Now, really pay attention to this clue. It says more than 3 angles. That means it can't have 1 or 2 or even 3. It has to have more than 3 angles. So that means it's going to have 4 angles or 5 angles or 6 angles. So in order to figure that out, first we need to count and label how many angles each shape has. Okay, we have to count all the shapes, the angles in all the shapes to figure out which ones match the rule. So I'll start with this one. Let's find the angles. 1, 2, 3, 4. This shape has 4 angles. 1, 2, 3. This shape has 3 angles. So far, this shape follows the rule because it has more than 3 angles. 4 is definitely more than 3. This one doesn't because it only has 3. It doesn't have more than 3. Let's keep going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This has 6, so that follows the rule. It's more than 3 angles. Let's do this one. 1, 2, 3. This one only has 3. And our last one, 1, 2, 3, 4. This one has 4. So now let's check our rule again, recheck the rule, and then circle the shapes that follow it. So our rule was shapes with more than 3 angles. So more than 3. So 4 is more than 3. I'll circle that one. This is exactly 3, so that one doesn't work. 6 is more than 3 angles, so we'll circle that one. This is exactly 3 again, so that one doesn't work. And this is 4, which is more than 3, so we'll circle those. So out of these 5 shapes, again, 3 of them matched our rule of having more than 3 angles. Let's try another one. This time the rule is fewer than 5 sides. So that means less than 5 sides. So that means 1 side or 2 sides or 3 sides or 4 sides. It can't have 5 sides and it can't have 6 sides because that's not fewer. That's more or equal to. So we need fewer, which is less than. So first, as always, we count and label how many sides every single one of these shapes has. Let's see. This shape has 1, 2, 3 sides. This shape has 1, 2, 3. Again, 3 sides. So both of these shapes follow our rule so far because 3 is fewer than 5. Let's keep going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This has 6. This one doesn't match the rule because 6 is not fewer than 5. 6 is more than 5. This next shape has 1, 2, 3, 4 sides. So this again will count because 4 is less than or fewer than 5, so that works. And then our last shape has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sides. That doesn't work because it says that the rule has to have fewer than 5 sides. So now let's recheck our rule and circle the shapes that match it. So we need fewer than 5 sides. So here we go. This has fewer than 5 sides because 3 is fewer than 5. Again, 3 is fewer than 5. 6 is not fewer than 5. 4 is fewer than 5. And 5 is not fewer than 5. It's exactly 5. So again, out of these 5 shapes, these 3 match the rule of having fewer than 5 sides. Let's do one more. Here we go. This time we need to circle the shapes that have fewer than 4 angles. So this time we're looking at the angles, not the sides, the angles, and we're looking for the shapes that have fewer than or less than 4 angles. So we have to start by counting and labeling how many angles each shape has. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This shape has 6 angles. Is that fewer than 4? Nope. Let's go to the next shape. 1, 2, 3. This shape has 3 angles. Is that fewer than 4 angles? Yep. Let's keep going. 1, 2, 3. This shape has 3 angles. Does that match our rule? Sure does. Let's go to the next one. 1, 2, 3, 4. This one has 4 angles. Does that match our rule? Nope, because our rule is fewer than 4 angles. And our last shape, 1, 2, 3, 3 angles. Now let's recheck our rule and circle the shapes that follow it. So our rule was fewer than 4 angles. Is 6 fewer than 4? Nope. Is 3 fewer than 4? Yep, we'll circle that one. Is 3 fewer than 4? Yep, we'll circle that one. Is 4 fewer than 4 angles? Nope, that's exactly the same, so we're not going to circle that one. And last, is 3 fewer than 4 angles? Sure is. So out of these 5 shapes, these 3 match the rule of having fewer than 4 angles. Very nice. Your independent work for today is to log on to Think Central and complete lesson 11.6, practice and homework assignments. So complete the 2 assignments listed under lesson 11.6. All right, friends. Have fun. Bye.